coming.
Welcome everyone. Good morning. Saturday morning yoga with David. We are going to start standing today. If you have a mat, you can have it lengthwise. If you don't have a mat, you can use a towel, the floor, carpeting, grass, whatever makes you comfortable, whatever is available. It's one of the beautiful things about yoga. You don't need a lot. You just need comfortable clothing. You typically practice barefoot. And that's where we begin, standing. Kind of take it for granted. It's one of the beautiful things about life is we can do wonderful things. Just standing is a miracle. Explore your feet. Have your feet about hip distance apart. Spread your toes out wide. Start to bring them up and down. You can touch big toes, little toes. Turns out we let our shoes do a lot of the work that our feet should do. And even if we're wearing shoes, we should engage our feet. But especially here in the yoga studio, practicing yoga, you can go forward and back, balls of your feet to the heels. If you want to, you can roll out to the knife edges. Maybe one at a time, both. Explore the ankles. A lot of our balance, mobility, stability all comes from our feet. We forget about our feet. Once you have your feet grounded, about hip distance apart, stack your knees, hips, spine, shoulders back and down. Level your chin with the floor. It aligns the crown of the head. Top of the spine with the ceiling, with the sky. Standing here with this good posture is Tadasana, mountain pose. In yoga, you breathe in and out your nose with your lips sealed and your teeth separated. In Sanskrit, prana is energy, pranayama is breath. You feel that deep inhale and exhale. It's an ujjayi pranayama, an energizing breath. Have a little forward lean in the balls of your feet, and it engages your lower core, your abdominal muscles. Pull in your belly button. It's Uddiyana Bandha. Pull up your pelvic floor, engage your glute muscles. There's a complementary bandha called Mula Bandha. These bandhas lock in the energy that you're breathing, that Ujjayi Pranayama brings in. Just standing here, breathing Ujjayi Pranayama with bandhas locked in Tadasana, mountain pose, you're practicing yoga. This posture, practiced in this way, you should feel confident. Builds in confidence. It's a confident stance. As you go about your life, if you ever need confidence, find this posture. Concentrate and practice, and you'll find a more confident belief in yourself. Start a little music here. For mountain pose, gently turn your head to the right. Just hold and breathe. You feel that point of resistance. It's the edge for you. It's different for everybody. And operating at that point of resistance, your range is the most beneficial place for you. Put your gaze forward, turn your head to the left and hold. You feel that resistance, the edge, if you will. Your gaze forward. Start to turn your head back and forth. Just find that edge. Come back to the other side. You can synchronize with your breath if you'd like. You just inhale as you look. Exhale as you come forward. Inhale as you go to the other side. This movement with breath is a style of yoga called vinyasa. One more. Bring your gaze forward. Tip your head so your right ear heads towards your right shoulder. Just hold and breathe. The pace of your breathing is different than everybody else. Your head back up. Go to the other side. So yoga is a little bit of a strange fitness class in that you don't synchronize with the instructor or the music. You want to synchronize with the pace of your breathing. Exhale, your gaze forward. Go side to side. So you just exhale as you tip to one side. Inhale up. Exhale as you tip to the other side. This movement of the head, not only good for the neck, for the vestibular system, the balance. Bring your gaze forward again. Bring your gaze up. Hold and breathe. This is one place your bottom teeth might come to your top. Bring your gaze forward. Gently drop your chin and hold and breathe. Gaze up. Just look up and down. Inhale up. You can even go all the way to exhale down. Feel these points of resistance. One of the beautiful things about vinyasa, you find that edge, that point of resistance. You move out of it, take a little break, go back in, maybe find a little more depth. So it's so beneficial to operate the edge for you. And bring your gaze forward and hold. Bring the right foot behind the left foot. Let the hips be square to the front. Inhale this right hand high, gaze follows. You can reach this left hand down towards the mat. Feel the resistance all along that right side. The muscles are in flexion. This extension of the muscles, building healthy, strong muscles. One of the hidden secrets of yoga. We use the muscles in both directions, contraction and flexion. Exhale as you reset in mountain pose. Go to the other side, left foot behind right. Inhale this left hand high. Gaze is lifted. You can reach this right hand in the opposite direction. Feel that resistance all along the left side. Exhale. Reset. Start to go side to side. Step and inhale. Exhale. Reset. Go to the other side. One movement, one breath. Classic vinyasa yoga. It's lateral movement. It's important. The typical day, we don't move laterally like this. It's important to do this every day. It's not only good for the body, it's good for the brain. Brain-body integration. One more to each side. Reset in mountain pose. This next move is a little more difficult than you would imagine. Simply lift the right leg bent at the knee. Hold your leg high. Keep the hips square to the front. Shoulders square to the front. Once you hold, concentrate on breathing smoothly in and out your nose and lock those bandhas. You can feel how the core gives you stability. Then release, explore the other side. Continue to breathe as smoothly and deeply as you can in and out your nose. Then exhale as you release. Start to go side to side. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you drop. Inhale, go to the other side. You can bring the arms into it. You just inhale as you reach high and lift the leg up. Exhale everything back to mountain pose. By moving the arms, engaging the shoulders. It's a pretty complex joint. It's good to move all directions. Just inhale as you lift. Exhale as you reset. Do one more to each side. Reset in mountain pose. We're going to do a flow I've heard referred to as soldiers. So as you lift your right leg, lift it straight in front of you, and then it comes straight back, counterbalancing with the right hand. Left leg, or right leg, left hand, counterbalance with the right hand. Let's go back and forth. Be diligent in the movement. Technically, you inhale as you lift, exhale as you float the foot, inhale as you lift in the opposite direction. Concentrate, breathing smoothly, moving smoothly, as bandhas engaged. One more. Reset in mountain pose. Once you're set, explore the other side. The left leg. Reach the left hand to counterbalance. Right hand comes with the left foot. Inhale as you reach. Exhale as you float the foot. Inhale as you lift the leg. Concentrate, keep the hips square to the front. Tendency is to open to try to get a little more range. Keep everything aligned. Feel how integrated the core is with leg muscles. One more in each direction. Reset in mountain pose. Beautiful. All right, we're going to do Surya Namaskar, sun salutations. Come to the right top of your mat. Once again, mountain pose, feet hip distance apart. We're going to end up flowing end to end. I'll cue the flow. If you want to move a little faster, a little slower, you're certainly encouraged to do that. Otherwise, follow along. Inhale your hands high, and then exhale into a forward fold. Inhale with a flat back looking forward in this half lift. Then as you exhale, plant your hands and step your right foot back, followed by your left foot with hips high. And downward facing dog. Come forward to a full plank, and I'm going to give you a modification. Instead of going to chaturanga, that low push-up, drop to your knees, flatten your feet. Bring your gaze forward as you tip your tailbone up. This is a modified upward facing dog, a little easier on the shoulders. Then you tuck your toes, push your tailbone high, and downward facing dog. From here, lift your left leg high in the air behind you in a single leg down dog. Very gently step that left foot forward to a low lunge. You twist this low lunge by inhaling the left hand high, gaze follows. On an exhale, hands come down, your right foot steps next to left in that forward fold. Sit your hips low, inhale your hands high in Utkatasana, chair pose. And exhale as you come back to mountain pose. Go to the other side by stepping the left leg long across the mat in a 5-pointed star, and then immediately exhale into a forward fold at the other end of the mat. And we continue. Inhale with a flat back. Exhale as you step your right foot back, followed by your left foot with hips high and downward facing dog. Inhale to that full plank. You know your options. You can go to your knees, or you can bend your elbows and hover over the mat in Chaturanga Dandasana. Flip your feet flat, shine your heart in upward facing dog. And then tuck your toes as you push your hips high in downward facing dog. Lift your right leg high in the air behind you in a single leg down dog. Exhale as you step that right foot forward to a low lunge that you twist by inhaling the right hand high. Gaze follows. As you exhale, you plant both hands, bring the left foot next to the right in a forward fold. Keep the hips low. Inhale, hands high. In Utkatasana, and exhale, Tadasana. Step the right foot long across the mat in a 5-pointed star and immediately find forward fold at the other end of the mat. Inhale as you flatten your back. Exhale as you plant your hands and step left foot followed by right foot with hips high in the air. Forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, step forward into a low lunge. Inhale, left hand reaches for the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale as you step your left leg foot straight across the mat. Exhale as you find forward fold at the other end of the mat. We continue by inhaling and exhaling into downward facing dog. Right foot followed by left foot with hips high. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, step that right foot forward. Inhale, right hand reaches. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, mountain pose. Very nice. Surya Namaskar. Sun salutations. All right. We'll go back to this right end of the mat with feet hip distance apart. From here, step your right foot back. The heel's down, but the hips are square to the top of the mat. A bend in this left knee. It's said you grow the roots, then the branches. Inhale, hands high, like you're holding an energy ball over your head. This is Virabhadrasana Ekam, Warrior One. You're a warrior. Feel intensity in the pose. You feel your feet that we worked on earlier grounded into the mat, giving you stability. And then exhale as you step to the top of the mat. Explore the other side. The left foot back, heels down, hips square, a bend in this right knee. Inhale, hands high. Hold and breathe. Exhale as you step to the top of the mat. Start to go side to side. Step the right foot. Inhale as you reach. Exhale as you step to the top. Inhale as you go to the other side. One movement, one breath. Move into that warrior pose that works for your range. You simply exhale as you step. Go to the other side on an inhale. Simple yet effective. Vinyasa yoga. Vinyasa is actually not a type of yoga, it's a style, this movement with breath. Next time your right foot steps back, keep it there. Bring your hands down. Keep that bend in the left knee. You can clasp your hands behind you. You can grab opposite elbows. Some people can do a reverse namaste prayer. But find a grip that works for you. Once you have that grip, square the shoulders and hips. And on an exhale, drop your head right inside your left knee. Hang your head. You should easily hear your breathing in and out your nose. Let gravity pull your head down in humble warrior. Like a good warrior, we're showing humility. There's actually another bandha. If you tuck your chin, look back at your belly button. Jalandhara. If you have Jalandhara, Uddiyana and Mula all engage at the Mahabandha. They call it the mother bond. As much integrity in this pose as you can have. Inhale as you come up. Gently straighten your left leg. You can keep your grip, or you can release your hands, come down to the mat. As you exhale and hang your head, you gently find that resistance in the left leg. Just breathe into it. Hang your head. Let gravity do the work. As you get that resistance to soften with your deep, smooth breathing, Ujjayi Pranayama. Gently rise on an inhale. You can release your grip if you'd like. Turn through the back of your mat till you turn all the way to the other side so this right leg leads. Left heel is down. Once again, find a grip that works for you. Once you have that grip, allow your head to drop on an exhale right inside that right knee. Re-explore the core. Make sure those bandhas are turned on. Check in with your breathing. Make sure it's smooth and rhythmic. In and out your nose. As you rise, gently straighten that right leg. Hips and shoulders still squared to the top of the mat. You can release your hands if you'd like. On an exhale, gently hang your head, finding that resistance in the right leg. Allowing gravity to pull your head down, your breath getting that resistance to melt. With each deep and smooth inhale and exhale through your nose. Inhale as you rise and release your grip if you have it, and then exhale as you step to the top of your mat in mountain pose. There's another warrior, Virabhadrasana Dre. Step your right foot back, long down your mat, open your hips wide. As far as you can step that right foot while still having a bend in this left knee. Inhale, arms to opposite walls. You find a gaze over your left hand. It's a drishti. There's intensity to the gaze. It's almost like an intimidating stare, like you're backing down an opponent. It's not very zen. The pose is called warrior. Feel intensity. You can extend this pose into a side angle by exhaling this left hand down inside your left knee. Inhale as you reach with this right hand. Gaze is lifted. Feel resistance all along the right side. Maybe you can get to a straight line from the top of those right fingers all the way out the right heel. Reverse this pose. Exhale, the right hand to the right leg. Inhale, left hand high. Gaze is lifted to the sky. You deepen that bend in the left knee. Crescent warrior. Find a little vinyasa flow here. Exhale this left hand down. Inhale as you reach with the right. Exhale the right hand back to the right leg. Inhale, left hand high. One movement, one breath. Beautiful vinyasa flow, allowing you to find a little more depth each time you move side to side. Just a beautiful way to start your Saturday morning. Really, any time's the right time for yoga. Next time you come up, bring your arms to a strong T and gently straighten your left leg. Arms are wide, you're flat, like you're against the wall behind you. Exhale your left hand towards the left foot. It's just a target, not a goal. It might get there, it might not. Inhale your right hand high. Your gaze is lifted to the sky. Arms reaching in each direction. An Utthita Trikonasana, extended triangle. Breathe as deeply as you can, in and out your nose. Inhale, arms to that strong T. You can give your arms a little break as you rotate your feet in the opposite directions. So those right toes are pointed out the top of your mat. There's a bend in the right knee. Left toes pointed forward. The hips are wide open. Inhale, arms to opposite walls. Now you find that drishti gaze over your right hand. Breathe as deeply and rhythmically as you can, in and out your nose. Feels good to be a warrior. Extend this pose into a side angle by exhaling this right hand down inside the right knee. You can use that leg for support. There's no rules in yoga that says you can't. Inhale as you reach with the left finger's gaze is lifted past the left hand. Maybe you can find a straight line. The top of the left finger is right out the left heel. Feel those muscles all working, all along the left side. The leg muscles engaged, those bandhas tight. Find reverse or crescent warrior. You exhale this left hand back to the left leg. Inhale, right hand high. Gaze is lifted to the sky. Continue to breathe smoothly and deeply. Ujjayi pranayama. Energizing with oceanic breathing. Find that flow. You exhale the right hand down inside the right knee. Inhale as you reach with the left. Exhale the left hand back to the left leg. Inhale, right hand high. One movement, one breath. Classic vinyasa. The more you practice Ujjayi pranayama, the more natural it becomes. Becomes audible. Give it a little texture, in and out. Said that a good breath you hear, great breath everybody else hears. Next time you come up, bring your arms to a strong T and gently straighten your right leg. Arms are wide, flat, like you're against the wall behind you. Exhale, this right hand targets the right foot. Inhale, left hand reaches for the sky. Gaze is lifted. Be expansive. Pull the belly button in even tighter. Those bandhas helping to give you stability. Pull up the pelvic floor. Feel that mula bandha. Uddiyana and mula engaged. Inhale, arms back to that strong T. Then as you exhale, find mountain pose in the middle of your mat. Beautiful. All right. We go through a balancing sequence here. It's pretty classic. I believe that balancing not only helps your balance, but it tests your balance. The whole yoga practice balances strength with flexibility, left side with right side, the brain with the body. Start with your hands on your hips. Shows you that your hips are square to the front. Open this right foot. As you do, you'll reach a point where you want to open that right hip. That dynamic tension, that point is where you want to keep your foot, that angle. So if you bend your knee and kickstand, you're still at that angle. If you push the right knee back and the right hip forward, you feel that dynamic tension. You want to keep that the whole time. You can keep this foot kickstanded, or you can slide it up to your calf. And practice pushing the right hip forward, right knee back, and keeping that dynamic tension as you breathe deeply and smoothly in and out your nose. You can grow branches, deciduous tree, hands wide, coniferous tree together like a pine tree. You can lift your gaze to your hands. You can close your eyes if you want even more of a balance challenge. With all that integrity and that dynamic tension, if you want to bring the right foot higher, resist the urge to reach down and grab it. Simply slide it up your leg. They say to stay off the knee, but by doing it this way, you're pretty safe. Concentrate on breathing smoothly and deeply in and out your nose. Then exhale as you step into mountain pose. All right, we'll explore the other side. Hands to hips. Open the left foot. And eventually, you'll find that point of resistance. Embrace that dynamic tension. Bend at the knee, kickstand. Left foot. Keep pushing the left knee back, left hip forward. Want to take away a little stability, slide it up to your calf. Otherwise, keep it kickstanded on the mat. Want to grow some branches. Bring your gaze up if you'd like. You can close your eyes. Concentrate on energizing with Ujjayi Pranayama. Concentrate on keeping those bandhas locked, the dynamic tension engaged. If you want the foot to come higher, simply use those muscles. Bring it up higher. And exhale to mountain pose. Beautiful. All right. From the middle of your mat, bring your feet out wide. You'll find the right spacing as we go through this. Hail your arms up to that 5-pointed star. And then bring your hands like your thumbs together. You can bring hands together if you'd like. And now, bend your elbows as you sit low. Bring your hands back together. You can bring them to heart center if you'd like. And then inhale as you rise. Bring your hands together again. So your hands are basically making a big semicircle. Inhale as you rise. Exhale as you sit. Once again, vinyasa gives you the chance to take a little break and then find a little more depth in your squat. As you come low, keep your chin parallel with the floor. Keeps the back straight. Should be able to find a little more depth each time you come low. And you'll notice your hands are making a big circle representing the moon. These are moon flowers. It's a complementary pose called sunflowers. So now your arms are going to reach all the way to the floor as you round your back. Sweep the floor and reach high again. Think yellow. Sunflower, yellow of the sun. Be expansive. Your arms reach as wide and high as you can. Rounding the back is the easy part. You want to continue to squat as low as you can. By rounding your back, you should actually be able to find even more depth in your squat. One more here. Bring your hands to heart center. Squat as low as you possibly can. You can use your legs for support or bring your elbows inside your knees. Level your chin with the floor and sit low. Continue to breathe smoothly in and out your nose. Engage those bandhas. Make sure they're helping you. This deep yogi squat. All right, from here, use your hands, come down to your mat. Classically, you finish a yoga class on your back in Shavasana. And we're going to finish with an option called Viparita Karani, legs up the wall. If you'd like to join me, you can use a wall, you can use a chair, an ottoman, really anything to support your legs. If you have a chair or an ottoman, sometimes it's nice to bend the legs over. That's support. If you're on your back, laying in Shavasana, just settle in. You're going to do legs up the wall. Have your tailbone close to the wall. If having your tailbone close to the wall is too much, just have your tailbone away from the wall. Get a little angle with your legs. No matter what position you're in, allow your breathing to return to normal. Sure your shoulder blades are flat on the floor, the ground. Let gravity take over. Pull you in. Concentrate on your body breathing on its own. At first, it'll feel like you're manipulating your breath, but just concentrate on it. Your body knows what to do. Breathes on its own 24 hours a day. Just let it. The brain likes to send thoughts, and we typically engage those thoughts. But you're going to let those thoughts go by bringing your concentration, your focus back to your body breathing on its own. Resist the urge to move. Remain perfectly still. Simply surrender into the pose. You're in your own personal space. You can remain here as long as you'd like. Classically, no matter what posture you're in, draw your knees in gently toward your chest. Roll through the right side of a fetal position. Keeps the heart on the left side lifted. Signifies the rebirth of your practice. I'll talk a little bit. We'll eventually meet together in a seated posture. The entire yoga practice is really a form of meditation. Breathing, the postures, the concentration, the progression, all the way in to the final pose that imprints the practice. If you happen to drift away and come back, it's called samadhi, the final meditative state. You've given yourself a gift this Saturday morning. You've reset your mind, your body, and your spirit. And you go about your day more content, happier than when you began. Enjoy it. Your hands to heart center. The light in me Honors the light in you, my friends. Namaste. Once again, my name is David. Hope to see you next Saturday. Thank you.